Hey guys, Tom here, and I just want to give you guys a quick update on the Realism mod 3.0. Just let you know what's going on, what we've seen from the release so far, kind of the responses from people, what me and Blunt Stuffy have talked about the past few days, and so just let you know what's going on and what's going to happen with the mod also. So, for starters, there's been the feedback has been pretty predictable. It's kind of what we thought so far. For my last video, I said that there's going to be a lot of people that can play it, and some people that just can't get it to work. You know, for whatever reason, it's just not going to happen. And then some people are just going to have trouble getting it to work. But then after they implement a few fixes, lower settings and stuff like that, then they'll be able to get it to work. And that's exactly what's happened. I've been able to help a lot of people out. Some people I just haven't been able to. I don't know. I hope they can get it to work in the future, but sometimes some people just can't get it to work, and that's just the world we live in with these mods and things like that. Is something that's this demanding and this complex. Some people just won't be able to get it to work, and I wish it wasn't that way. But I've gotten a lot of feedback from people, and I really appreciate that. That's been extremely helpful. In moving forward with certain fixes that need to happen. So don't be bashful. Don't be afraid to send me a personal message or to comment on one of my videos and say, hey, this isn't working, or I don't think this is working right. Can you look into maybe getting this fixed? Yeah, just let me know and we'll look into it. We have a list going, guys. A list of things that need to get fixed and looked into. There's about 50 things on this list, and and Blunt Stuffy, honest to God, he's got about 2/3 of them knocked out. So and things like missing sounds and missing effects, bizarre Panzer spawns. Sometimes it's like 8 rounds between Panzer spawn. Sometimes it's like 4 Panzers immediately in a single round. Just kind of confusing things like that. In some cases, game breaking if 4 of them spawn right on your face. The game, when you're playing solo, the game's not going into slow-mo when you enter your upgrade menu screen, and that was something that we had wanted to implement to make it easier for people who are playing solo to be able to upgrade their weapons and get their perks and attachments and things like that. The game's supposed to slow down when you go into that screen, give you a chance to breathe and make some important decisions for your guns and your character. So that's not slowing down. So you may wonder why that's happening or why it's so difficult to do that, and that's why it's just not working correctly. Way too many power-up drops. Holy Lord. If you guys watch the Relaxing End live stream, jeez. It's like every time he turned around, he was getting like 2 bombs and a max ammo drop, and it's not supposed to be that way. that was way too high. I'm not sure what happened there, but we're gonna drop that number down to something more reasonable. Yes, you should still be able to get ammo. Yes, you should still be able to get bombs, but it shouldn't be as bad as that was. That was way too easy. I think he had like 80,000 points at one time because he never needed to buy any ammo or make any real tough decisions with his weapons. It was too much. A damage on a couple of the guns needs to be fixed. The ray gun Mark II damage against Panzers, it's like an instant kill when you use the ray gun Mark II on a Panzer. Yes, the ray gun Mark II should be a very powerful gun, but it shouldn't be like instantly killing Panzers. That removes the difficulty completely. So we're gonna make a change in that department. Some of the achievements, people mentioned that some of the achievements were impossible to get, like I think the pistol one and the 25 headshot in a row one. I tried it myself, the headshot one, multiple times, and I couldn't get it to work. So yeah, we're looking into that, and we'll make the necessary changes to make sure that people can get those achievements. Thank you guys for even going for those achievements. I know they're pretty daunting. Some of them are asking a lot of you. A lot of your time and focus to be able to do, but that's the fun too. Is these achievements give you something else to do besides just killing zombies endlessly. You have like these extra goals and things, and I think you're gonna like a lot of the unlocks that it gives you. So yeah, I think I told you guys there's okay, headshots with explosive guns. You probably wonder why we're trying to keep track of that. That was kind of an oversight. We'll change that. So don't focus on headshots with explosive guns any longer. We will make sure that goes bye bye. So yeah, a total of about 50 changes that are going to be made for the next one. We kind of want to do a catch-all here, so guys, keep these coming. Keep the suggestions coming. We don't want to release, 4, 5, 6, 7 different versions of this mod and have, you trying to play with your friends and you have version 1, they have version 5. We don't want to do that. We kind of want to just do, like one catch-all version, and then call it good for this one. So we'll get all the important things, hopefully, and then probably be done, and we'll move on to Industrial Estate, and we'll release that one for you guys to do exactly what you did with this one. So thank you very much for all the suggestions. If you can't get it to work, if you can't get this mod to work, okay, it's not loading for whatever reason, try these things. You have to have T4M. I would suggest having a Steam copy of World at War. If you have the CD version, then you also need to get a LandFixed exe to get it to run. So that's just another step, another thing that might go wrong in your process of getting this to work. So guys, I would just I think it's like $15-20 on Steam. Just get the Steam copy. If not, on the ZomMods website, I have a link to where you can get the T4M download on UGX. So I'll try and make it as simple as possible. Read through all the instructions. It'll tell you exactly what to do. It's not that big of a file. It isn't that hard to do. Get that installed. That should fix most things. If you still can't get it to work, lower your graphics settings. Lower your textures from ultra to high or medium, something like that. Just start tweaking those things. Oftentimes that helps you get it to work. That's all I can think of at the moment. So just make sure that you're doing those steps, checking those things, and you should be able to get it to work, guys. I thought there was a couple more things. Also want to get some feedback on what you think about some of the new perks, like the Demolitionist class. As every time you get like 15 or 20 kills maybe, you regen a grenade with the Dr. Boom perk. I want to know what you guys think about that. If you think that that's a welcome addition to the perks, I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Sometimes I can survive on grenades alone, even if I don't even have any ammo in my guns. It's such a badass perk. And then you have like 4 or 5 different grenades you can alternate in between. The multi dart one, like a impact grenade, one that just, like shoots out, it blows up and then shoots out the baby grenades. I forget what that one's called, but that's like the one I use almost all the time. But there's different grenade varieties, so go crazy with that. Those guys, just try all those. The Breacher class has the boomstick perk that ups the damage a little and causes the zombies to fly back, extra carnage. It's just it's so hilarious to watch. Makes you feel like a total badass. The assault class is Phantom, which causes you to disappear from where you're at and reappear in some random place on the map. So if you feel like you're getting cornered, just and you have Phantom, just hit that button and you'll disappear, and you won't be in danger any longer. You'll just reappear somewhere else. Want to know what you guys think of that? And then the tank has a rage perk, which causes your screen to go a little blurry, a little fuzzy, and you can just charge right through all the zombies that are around you without taking damage. Want to know what you guys think of that? If that feels cool, if you feel like that's something work. So all these extra perks that I came up with, I just want to know what you guys think of them. If you think they're welcome additions, if you have fun with them, things like that. I think that's about everything that I wanted to cover. But yeah, so I want you guys to know that if you feel like this version's like, oh man, there's things that need to be fixed here, guys. You guys dropped the ball. This project was huge, and even in my testing, alpha testing, beta testing, it's just impossible to catch everything. But that's where we're very thankful that you guys who are playing this are willing to do that and keep the suggestions coming. I'm very thankful for this release. I'm ecstatic about some of the comments that people have been saying, all the fun that people are expressing that they're having with this. I kind of look at this as like kind of like an onion. There's so many layers to this mod, and the more time you put into it, the deeper you'll get into it, the more things you'll unlock, the more like, oh my goodness, that's awesome kind of experiences you'll have. And so I understand a lot of people are just casual gamers, but for those of you who are very hardcore, and really dig deep into this mod, I super appreciate it. And so thank you for everyone who's been playing it and for the feedback. Like I said, keep the feedback coming. And yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, just comment away in the comment area, and I'll talk to you guys later with some type of an update soon, hopefully. All right.